If you could describe USW in one word, what would it be?
Either home or family for sure. I remember when I first came up here for a recruit visit with Coach James and Amanda while she was my advisor, actually, instead of my boss. Like, during the whole time, they kept using the word family and how everyone's close. And I'm like, that's kind of weird saying family a lot. I'm like, there's no way people like are this close at a college like this. And within a couple of weeks, I'm like, okay, now I can understand it. I mean, I've gotten close to a lot of staff members here, coaches, teachers, students. I built relationships I couldn't imagine myself doing, especially with the president and the athletic director. I mean, you can go to any college, I guarantee you will not have the relationship I have with the president at their college. I've danced with the dude, so. But yeah, I mean, definitely home and family. I love this place. Welcome back to the podcast, Career Talk with the CIA. I'm your host, Phillip, and we have a very, very special guest today. Oh, it's me. I'm the guest. All right.
We're going to get in the guest hot seat then. Yes. This host chair was nice and comfy.
It is very comfy. This is nuts.
So, Phillip, you have been the host for the past 7 months when we did the podcast, and then you were the guest. So, catch us up to speed here. So, you've graduated, and catch us up to speed. What's going on since graduation?
Yeah, so after graduation, I went home for a little bit to get my things and move up to Albuquerque for the summer. Working at a summer camp now with kids from the age of 5 to 8. Been traveling a little bit, going to Fort Stockton, Texas, Colorado, here, and Nocona, Texas, which is near Wichita Falls.
Okay, nice.
Besides that, just working.
Okay, very cool. So for those, there might be some that are watching the podcast and may not know. You mean probably not. Everyone probably knows Phillip. But for those that may not know you, tell us about what did you study here? Tell us about your time at USW. What did you study? What did you do while you're at USW? And you kind of tell us about how you got into the CIA group and kind of what you did in the group, and kind of fill us in on that.
All right, well, I mean, everyone should know me, but for the ones that don't, and so I came here fall of 2021. I started off majoring in chiropractic, and I saw the classes I would take, so I said, no, let's try something else. So I did finance for a while. After that, moved over to sports management because I wanted to become a golf coach, just like Coach James. He made like a big impact in my life. Then after that, sports management, it was pretty much the same thing as business management, so I swapped over, so I have to take certain classes. And with the CIA, I remember it was the end of my sophomore year, we had a meeting in the little hangout area, right?
Mm-hmm.
About starting a new club involving every career. Pretty much how a hog was, right?
Yep.
And so once I've seen all the brainstorm ideas, I'm like, this would be something cool to try out. Something new for me, especially since I'm not the one to be doing stuff in front of cameras or doing clubs.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to try something else in golf. Yeah, so when we came here in August, I remember seeing like the applications to start officer positions to be part of the career group.
Yep.
So I did that, a little interview, and I just found a little new passion for this.
Yeah.
So I like showing people that even though we're a small college, we have a lot of resources, just like many D1 colleges or D2s, any of them.
Mm-hmm. For sure. Yeah. And then you had the brilliant idea of doing a podcast. And when you first pitched that, I was like, man, it sounds awesome, but I don't know if we got the resources and time to be able to do that. But hey, we made it happen, and several podcasts later, here you are. Had graduated, and now you're the guest. Yeah. On the show. Yeah.
Ever since I started the podcast, I always waited for this day to come a guest. I want the questions coming towards me. I'm ready. But I remember we were talking about the podcast. We were actually eating ice cream in your office. It was me, you, Jose, and Josie.
Yes.
I remember that. It was like December after Thanksgiving, while everyone was gone.
Yep.
But
that ice cream may have been like possibly may or may not have been like several months old from a previous event. Where
Hey, it made me a
it
little.
was still good. Yeah, it's still good. Yeah.
It made me a little smarter, so I came up with great ideas.
Hey, there you go. Yeah. See, if you want good ideas, eat some ice cream, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Awesome. Yeah. No. I know you had shared several times in the podcast how kind of your journey with changing majors several times.
Yeah.
But yeah, it worked out well for you with the path that you're going down now. So, but yeah, so kind of update us more on that as far as what you're pursuing after now, career wise, and kind of what you got lined up.
I got you. Yeah. So I think it was during March. Josie wanted to go to law school in Oregon, where she made that decision. So right away, she helped me start emailing a couple college coaches to see if they have any positions opening. And thankfully for her, I had a couple email me back. I applied for one at Corbin University. Then after that one happened, I didn't get the job just because I think they had like an assistant coach and they couldn't afford it. But after that, I'm like, well, I might as well like just try something at a golf course, and once I get there, work there, and find something business related. But thankfully, the school she's going to, the head coach emailed me, set up like a little meeting on Zoom, talked a little bit about what I wanted to do, how he ran the program, see how pretty much we matched a little bit. And after talking to him, he was very interested in me in joining his program. So that's the plan. As soon as I moved to Oregon, just go work for him, be the assistant golf coach at a D3 college.
Yeah, beautiful country there, but yeah, bring your jacket.
Yeah, I've heard there's witches over there, so I'm gonna have to be careful. And maybe I'll find Bigfoot. That's my dream.
Well, if you can survive the ghost on campus here, right? You can survive.
Oh, little Timmy, forgot about him.
Yeah. So no, that's awesome, man. Congrats on getting that job, and yeah, we know you're gonna do great in that role. So yeah, we're excited for you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
So yeah. So tell us about what were some, now that you have graduated and are officially an alum, what are some memorable moments that you had here at USW? Let's start with, don't worry, we'll get to the funny moments, but I'm curious first, like what are some memorable moments and kind of takeaways that you took while being here at USW that you feel like you're going to bring with you into the next chapter of your life?
For sure, this career group, the CIA, this is something I'm going to memorize for the rest of my life. Or remember for sure. I mean, this group's got me out of my bubble for sure. I mean, doing these little podcasts or student spotlights, talking to more students on Tuesdays when we do tabling.
Just real quick, not to interrupt, but getting out of your bubble, that meeting that you mentioned before, where we were kind of exploring the idea of starting this group. If I remember correctly, I don't think there was a peep from you. I don't think we had a word for you during that meeting, and then skip ahead, several amount of time, and yeah, you're hosting a podcast, and so yeah, it was fun to watch you grow in that way. So, but yeah, carry on.
Yeah, I mean, once I go up to Oregon, I mean, I feel like this could definitely help me out with building a brand for my name, get in contact with other coaches if I plan on not other coaches, other colleges if I want to become a head coach. Then while I'm there at the college that Josie's going to, if they're looking for someone in career services, I can help out there, help students with career development, show them resources. I really hope they have Handshake over there. If not, I'm going to have to introduce it for them. So that'd be great.
Start off with the handshake.
Yeah, like, hey, you should try Handshake. But I remember the first time I heard about Handshake, I'm like, Handshake, huh?
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah.
But for sure, that's something I want to do once I get over there, for sure. Let's see how their career services is.
Cool.
If it's great, I like to potentially help out with them, volunteer, obviously, and just help students out.
Yeah.
Then another good thing that I remember for sure is all the homework that I've hated the rest of my life here. Oh my God, that was so much homework. But it helped me with time management for sure.
Yeah.
Because I worked at the golf course my sophomore year. Being an RA,
Mhm.
playing golf here, it's kind of tough at first, working in the mornings. Being an RA after golf practice, then doing homework as soon as I get back from golf practice. I mean, there's no time to relax. So, I mean, developing time management skills would definitely will help out with my life or my future career plans.
Yeah. You definitely balanced a lot, had a lot that you were juggling with here, and did found a way to do well with that and make time management skill, make that or develop that skill. So awesome. Yeah. Cool. So I am curious. I mean, I'm trying to remember I think I may have had the idea of asking about the hot dog yell, but I don't know whether you're actually going to ask people it, and like not just ask people, but I mean, like you stayed committed. Like I don't think you missed a episode. You had to ask everyone it. But like there's probably someone calling you, asking about hot dog yell or something. But I'm curious, and I think you had to make sure that you did your hot dog yell to kind of warm up people to the idea, if they were, not comfortable with doing their hot dog yell. But I'm curious, is your hot dog yell evolved at all? Is it still the same as before? Can we hear it again? Or
Oh, you can definitely hear it again. I was like, you might want to take the headphones out. All right, let's see. It was crazy. I remember when we talked about it a week ago, you doing the podcast. I've been practicing a little bit.
Yeah.
Get your hot dogs here. Your first hot dogs. A little more louder.
There you go. Yeah. See, I know you've been improving ever since we did the highlights there of all the hot dog yells. I know you've been working on it that much more.
Yeah, well, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, if the golf coaching doesn't work out, I mean,
hot dogs.
Yeah. I'm selling hot dogs. Yeah. So, yeah. All right. So some fun questions as we're looking at hot dog yells here. So, if you could be a kitchen utensil, which utensil would you be and why?
That's a good question. Oh my God. I never heard that one before. I'd probably say can opener.
Okay.
Just because like I'm open to do things now. So
okay. There you go. Okay. Can opener. All right.
Yeah.
In the literal sense of being open to, okay. All right. There you go.
I like the new ones. I do it by myself. I'm like the old one, you have to crank it.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. So not the manual one. The
one you have to do all by yourself, connect on there and crank it.
Okay. Yeah. Not the one where you just put the can up there and it just does it all. You just press the button.
Yeah, it takes the fun out of it. Plus, like a little workout too.
Yeah. Except it's really annoying when like you get to the very, very part and then it just
That happened to me the other day. I was making chicken wraps. I had to get some tomatoes out and just dropped in. Took me like 5 minutes to get out. I'm like, it sucks.
Yeah. Cool. All right. So, we got to know you more, your personality came out on the podcast but I think, you probably shared things that, people may have not known about you, but what's an interesting fact that we don't know about? Bruce Lopez.
Oh, you got to throw in the Bruce. Oh, man.
Besides you having 6 toes and
I have six
fingers and throw that one in there.
I think I got a couple. I remember when I was younger, I actually used to be like a good magician. I got like little stuff at home, but didn't bring it to college. So.
Okay. Any magic tricks you can do on the spot?
Yeah, hang on 1 second.
Oh. There you go. I think that made it to the. Did that make it to the bleep? Yeah. I think it did. Yeah, it did. Yeah.
But no, it's mainly like cards. I think. Actually, no. I know one trick with cards. One with like a rubber band, a little coin. I do it to the kids at the summer camp. Okay. It's crazy how like gullible little kids are. Yeah. They believe anything.
Yeah.
But
have you done the count to 20 that we did? I think it was.
Oh yeah, that one. What's his name?
Dr. Wall
Ball drop, yeah.
Yep.
I did it with a couple counselors over there.
Yeah, there you go.
I always win.
Yep, there you go.
But yeah, another thing too, I used to play the trombone when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
I used to be a little band nerd,
Okay.
a little marching band, and Rubik's Cube. I can solve 3x3 under a minute and a half. Besides that, that's it.
Yeah, I think anytime Rubik's Cube in my office was out, I think,
Knowledge.
always pick it up, and you had to solve it. You couldn't leave my office until you solved it. Yeah. So cool. So yeah, headed to Oregon to do golf coaching. So tell us about like the school that you're going to coach at, as far as kind of what that's gonna look like.
Yes, I mean, it looks really beautiful over there, that college. So far I've seen pictures of it, but I feel like once I get there in person, it's going to be amazing.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to be like here, like, just desert, dry wind, tumbleweeds, but over there it's going to be a little more bigger, a lot more green for sure.
Yep.
And
more elevation.
Yeah, a little more elevation. But I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, something new.
Yeah.
Definitely far away from home for sure.
Right.
Yeah, that drive's not going to be fun.
Yeah. Adjustment. Yeah.
And I'm really excited for it. I mean, opportunity to put in the door, especially towards my career path. I mean, it's kind of rare just for a college kid that just graduated to go to college level coaching.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that, so
yeah.
I'm very grateful for this opportunity.
Yeah. Awesome. We're excited for you, for sure, with that. So definitely. So have you, because, there's going to be, like we said, not going to be flat there. You're going to have elevation. You're going to have the cold to deal with and stuff. Have you played much in that environment, or?
I would say, it's like yes and no, because during the fall time, not really, because it's just mainly hot, or by the time it gets to October, it's just a little bit cold.
Yeah.
I remember in high school a lot during the spring semester, we'll play in tournaments that are like maybe highest is 50 degrees. It'll be cold, windy. Yeah, pretty much freezing my fingers off. And for where I'm from, it's always hot, so like I never have gloves or like the right proper golf pants, like wind pants. I always have like little Nike pants on that are like really thin.
Yep.
I'm always freezing my butt off, but
yeah.
I mean, I guarantee once that first cold front hits in Oregon, I'm gonna go buy some stuff for sure.
Yeah.
Get prepared.
Yep. Philip, I don't think we ever saw him in pants. He was always in shorts. So yeah, you have to get you some pants. Yeah.
I think I wore pants like 3 times, and 2 times were in the panel events.
Yeah, where you had to, yeah, so to speak. Yeah. That panel events were fun. You got to be on both sides of it, right? You were the host for the first one, and then the panelist as the second one. So yeah, it was fun doing those. So for sure. So tell us about, like I shared before, when we, first got to know you and met you, you were, and kind of come out of your shell, and we didn't really hear, much from you and stuff. And then, like I said, all the way to hosting podcasts and stuff. So tell us about, and even before the podcast, you were doing the student spotlights, and then, again, that evolved into doing the podcast. But yeah, tell us about kind of your journey with that, and what you learned from that, and what you kind of plan to use, from what you learned through that whole process.
And the one thing I loved about doing these like podcasts and student spotlights are just getting to know the people, learn a lot of facts about them, what they want to do with their life, learn about their childhood. I guarantee if you asked me one question about one of our guests on the podcast, student spotlight, I'd probably answer it that fast.
Yeah.
It's amazing hearing your story.
Mm-hmm.
It was great to me. I remember when we first did a student spotlight video with Johnny.
Mm-hmm.
It was the first ever one.
Yep.
And I'm glad it was Johnny because it made me a little more comfortable doing it, or like a little more easier.
Yep.
But I'm glad we did those. The one thing that I can like learn from it for sure is like some of the things the student says about like finding resources and all that, like what they trying to think. I just lost my words. That's crazy. That has never happened.
How to like access the resources?
Yeah,
or use them, or
yeah, use them pretty much like towards life.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember when Kevin was on here, he said some great information about like what he want to do with this career path, like how he did it, what he needs to do to achieve it, and that kind of helped me work towards my goal.
Yeah.
Like whenever I found out I was going to Oregon with Josie, I just knew I'm like, all right, I need to contact these people, go on, start update my resume, came with y'all, update my handshake profile, start looking for employers. I mean, nothing's handed to you, so you really have to work for it. And I'm glad that, I got to talk to Kevin about that a little more. And I mean, same thing with like Chisholm and all them. They work hard for what they want. So yeah, that's one thing I probably learned.
Cool. Awesome. Yeah. No, I mean, it was fun, from the We interrupt your programming for a special message from our co-host and film production assistant, and maybe some other students, who are unable to join this podcast due to being home for the summer break. Enjoy.
Hi, Phillip. My favorite memories with you would have to be going to each of your lobby duties, and half of our teammates would come down and we'd all just grow closer and enjoy our time together.
Hello, Phillip. I'd have to say my favorite memory is that one time when I went to the golf course and you, Kylie, and Lucy were all at the golf course and you guys saw us across the field and I came running over to you guys and then you came over and golfed with us before your practice started.
Hey, Phillip. I just want to say thank you for all the help you've given me the past year and helping me out with getting them RA position. Phillip. Bruce Lopez.
What's up, Phillip? Miss you a lot, man. So glad you're out exploring the world. We miss you a lot on campus. I think everyone here is striving to be just as good as you were. See you soon. Love you, brother.
Hey, Filipino. I just wanted to say thank you for being there for me and helping me through the past 2 years of school and golf. And I really hope that Oregon treats you and Josie so wonderful. And I really hope you enjoy being a coach. But most of all, the CIA is going to miss you.
To the podcast, because the spotlights were the video spotlights were good and you did great with those, but the podcast was kind of really when you started kind of getting the conversation going and kind of getting more in depth with the career journeys and where people were at and what they were working on, and
Yeah, because the student spotlights was just questions.
Yeah.
The podcast, you're having a whole conversation.
Yeah.
Well, that and on the student spotlights, if you make a mistake, you can just like edit it out here. If you make a mistake, it's going right to the video. There's nothing cut out. Which I feel like Jose could probably cut it out, but he won't. Too much work.
If anything, it's gonna make it to the blooper reel. If anything, yeah.
Wait, is there gonna be a blooper reel for this?
Could be.
Depends.
Yeah.
I gotta do some goofy stuff.
Nope. Yeah.
Oh, that one, I remember watching it.
Hey, Sega. It sounded painful because it's really amplified the new,
Yeah.
So, but yeah. All right. So memorable, funny moment.
No, like in the CIA or like all time USW.
We'll break it up in two. How about we'll start off with USW and then we'll specify it down to CIA.
I would have to say for USW, I remember my freshman year, we had it was like a little team event thing. It was like during our off season. It's called the Ryder Cup. Pretty much like we had to split into two teams. And if you like win your match, you get a point. And by the end of the week, the highest points wins.
Yeah.
I remember our final day, it snowed outside. And it was, I remember just walking to the golf course and driving to the golf course and it was covered in white. I'm like, oh, surely we're not playing today. And we played. Coach James made us. I'm like, man, this guy is crazy. I don't have the right pants on. I don't have a beanie on. So I'm like, I'm not going to play. Well, sure enough, Coach James bought me a beanie. And he's like, you're out to go play. I'm like, I'm not going to enjoy this, but...
Weather's not stopping.
Yeah, weather's not stopping. We working hard.
Yep.
But after the first hole, I'm like, you know what, this is fun. I get to... And this is something I'm going to remember for a lifetime. And I'm glad that I got to do it. So that's probably one of the funniest moments ever. Well, that and seeing Coach James fall outside of the grill at Rockman. Little ice patches slipped.
Oh, Lord.
I wish I had that on video. That would have been amazing.
Yeah.
And I think, that's probably the funniest moment for sure here.
Okay, cool. And then what about with CIA?
CIA.
The entire, what was the blooper reel length there, Jose? Like, well, the 40 minutes was that he had sent y'all. That was just the edited ones that made it to the end of each one. But then, I mean, like, if you took the time for just unedited stuff, it'd probably be on a day's worth of stuff. But yeah, besides all that, yeah, it'll be released later date now. But yeah, in CIA, what funny moments?
I'd probably say the bloopers for sure. All of those were funny. But, I mean, working with Kylie, Lucy, and Elena, I mean, they were the ones that made the group funny. I mean, I act like myself around them. It's not like complete strangers. Right away, we all got along. Started making jokes. Started doing bloopers for this podcast. But yeah, I'd probably say the bloopers for sure. This are the funniest moments in CIA.
Okay.
That or when.
What was your favorite blooper though?
Oh, favorite blooper. Oh,
Favorite.
I don't think it made the video, but it's when I was talking about green bean casserole with Chisholm. Yeah, I think I know it was in the blooper reel for that video, but not like the one that we just posted on the YouTube channel.
Okay.
I was like 5 minutes straight just talking about green bean casserole, which I have not had yet. So I'm still looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I was about to find the recipe and do it myself. But
You've been deprived of green bean casserole your whole life.
see, I don't like green beans that much, but green bean casserole just tastes pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
It's the cheese and the fried onions that you add in there. Pretty good. So, but cool. Yeah, no, that's the podcast. There was some of the most random things that.
Yeah, a lot of random.
Yeah. Awesome. So, kind of back to golf coaching jobs. So, what focus on with your players and in terms of approaches or to the game or skills or what do you plan on kind of bringing to the there?
Yeah, so after hearing what the head coach already does at practice, I want to, for the two things that I learned while I was here from Coach James and Coach Lester is definitely a mental game and like wedges, putting for sure. Because, I mean, not most people know this, but golf's 90% mental. Like, you have to go in there thinking about nothing, just only golf. Like, if you have a bad day before golf practice or a golf tournament, like, you have to let it go. Because if not, it's going to mess with your head all day.
Right.
So you're not going to be focusing 100%. In short game, pretty much the same thing. It's 90% of golf. I mean, you don't have to hit your driver good or your irons good. You just got to be able to chip and putt. If you just make putts, you'll be playing decent on a bad day.
There you go. Well, awesome. And so who's best golfer of all time?
USW or Tiger Woods? People say Jack Nicklaus as Tiger Woods. He changed the game.
Tiger Woods. Okay. All right. You good. What advice do you have for students?
Definitely work hard for what you want in life. I mean, there's going to be hard times coming your way, but you just got to push through it, get back up, keep fighting. And with everything that happened to me freshman year, I didn't let that stop me from doing what I want in life. So I remember my sophomore year, I had an interview with the guy from Golf Weekly, and he told me, he's like, what's the one thing you want to do before you leave? And that question stuck with me for the longest time. So doing this right here has definitely helped with closure of leaving this place. I can finally leave here at peace, knowing that I did what I want to do because of hard work. I mean, great support from all y'all, the staff, coaches, students, my teammates, my family. I mean, without y'all, I don't think I'd be here. So, I mean, I appreciate all y'all for sure.
Really, well, we appreciate it. I remember you shared, again, during one podcast episode that you wanted to lead, with making an impact, and you definitely did that. So, for sure. Jose? I think Jose's got, or I think he's going to put you on the hot seat. He's got.
Come on, Jose, I'm ready.
Good advice. I know you always would ask the guests too about what advice they would give to students, but kind of like twist the question here a little bit. What advice would you give to yourself from 5 years ago?
5 years ago? Just keep working hard. Don't give up. I mean, I remember, 5 years ago. Wow, yeah, that's 21-16. I was probably a sophomore or junior in high school. I mean, I didn't think I was going to play college golf at all until my senior year. So something I can tell myself 5 years ago is keep practicing, keep playing, prepare for college, just have fun. Don't stress too much about golf. It's just a game. And learn time management for sure. But yeah, just never give up. Keep working hard for what you want in life.
Follow up to that question. What would you tell your future self in 5 years from now?
Ooh. Well, I hope to be probably a good, successful golf coach, a couple national championships, and brand new truck. That's the next investment. Actually, no, I want to make sure he has a lot of pair of pants because right now I don't. So, but wait, what's the question again? What's 5 years ahead? What was the question? Oh, okay. I'd ask him how's the coaching going? What have you learned? I'll ask him for advice, starting out for sure. Like, what helped you out with your coaching career? How did you handle tournaments? How did you handle practices? What did I teach the kids? Any life lessons that have been learned? How to save money for sure for pants. But yeah, just pretty much asking for advice. Well, that's it, Jose. All right, I'll hear one more.
If you could describe USW in one word, what would it be?
Either home or family for sure. I remember when I first came up here for a recruit visit with Coach James and Amanda while she was my advisor, actually, instead of my boss. Like, during the whole time, they kept using the word family and how everyone's close. And I'm like, that's kind of weird saying family a lot. I'm like, there's no way people like are this close at a college like this. And within a couple weeks, I'm like, okay, now I can understand it. I mean, I've gotten close to a lot of staff members here, coaches, teachers, students. I've built relationships I couldn't imagine myself doing, especially with the president and the athletic director. I mean, you can go to any college, I guarantee you will not have the relationship I have with the president at their college. I dance with the dude, so. But yeah, I mean, definitely home and family. I love this place.
Good.
That's a good question.
Jose's got 7 more.
Hey, bring them off.
Well, anything else that you want to share?
I'm trying to think of some because this is my last podcast.
Yeah, this is your time, Phillip. You can.
Yeah, this is my time. I don't think I have anything to share just besides, thank you for inviting me on the podcast one last time. Thank you for, trusting in me and believing in me, starting all this, being part of your group, the president this past semester. It's been a fun journey from the start. I'm glad that I was here for it.
Well, yeah, absolutely. We're grateful that you, the interest that you had in the group and your initiative and willingness to, step up and, be a leader in the group and, do everything that you did and the impact that you have made, lasting impact that you've made. This won't be the last time that you're a guest. We'll have you back on, once you.
Yeah. I'll be coming down to visit.
Yeah. So, but yeah, no, we're appreciating everything that you did. Absolutely. So cool. Well, not for the last time, but for at least for this chapter of your life, you want to close it out here. You got to get up there and win one of these cameras.
Right. Thank you for watching this podcast. It's been a pleasure being the host. Make sure you like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and buy the merch. Peace. You're a beard.
All right.
Thank you, brother.
Pickleball, pickleball. Nobody knows, but it's gonna be pickleball.
My favorite memories with Philip would have to be. You're good. It's okay. Okay.
You got a beard now, and John took his hair off.
He did?
You didn't notice that?
Oh, he was wearing a hat. Oh my God.
Yeah, he cut his hair. Yeah.
Oh wow. Hopefully he's still here. I gotta go talk to him.
Hey Philip, miss you a lot. Striving to be the best I can be out here. I'm gonna go again because that was not it.
Yoo-hoo. Do all the fun stuff.
All the questions.
Hey, brother.
All the little kids at camp, I've been making them do that. So every time they see me, yell, "What's up, brother?"
Just
Yeah.
say whatever.
Yeah.
Hello.
Testing 1, 2.
Testing 1, 2.
All right, 45-second mark. Here we go. Hi Philip, love you. All right, try again.
Alright, I gotta remember how to do this now.
Do, re, mi, fa, so.
Keep it rolling, because I think it'll come to me.
Special plays, special players, special teams. Thank you, brother. Probably did that in the wrong order, but hey, I gave it a shot.
Action.
Putting bloopers in here.
That's weird.
That one I didn't.
They fired me. They didn't give me the raise. I quit.
Man, I miss Philip a lot.
Philip? Yep, that's about it. Bye, Philip. Just kidding.
I like that.
That was good.
That was fire.
I like that too.
Man, you're a great guy.
Inspired me to be a better Lopez, Philip. Know that. That's it.
Oh, I should press the button now.
So like the show.
Just kidding.
Peace out, brother. Special teams, special plays.